Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another Stash Smash Saturday with myself and Jackie, who is jqcrafty here on YouTube. We just got done celebrating her 1,000 subscriber milestone, so I hope you guys checked that all out. And if you've seen my video, you know that I totally messed that up. Jackie had come up with another idea that a whole bunch of us want to play along with for Groundhog's Day, and I just, in my head, confused everything because that's how my brain works. And so if I confused you, I apologize. But it was not February. It's still not February. Anyway, so today we're back to stash smashing, and you know that this is what me and Jackie do. We pick those collections that are almost used up, and that's what we're focusing on. And we use them from week to week until we consider it killed. Now, by our rules, as soon as there's no more 12 by 12 paper, we consider it killed and we can move on. But if you've seen Jackie's video, I don't think Jackie's actually had one that had a 12 by 12 piece of paper yet. So technically most of hers are killed when she started. So she's like stash smash queen. But I pulled Jackie on this collection that I pulled, because I pulled two and I mixed them together. But this Echo Park All Boy, I didn't have any 12 by 12 papers. So technically, by the rules that we have set for ourselves in this series, this was killed, but I had so many embellishments, and I was like, I just want to use them up. I don't mind putting things in my stash from a collection or a kit if it's like a handful, under 5, maybe 10 things, you know. But when it's like 4, you know, 2 complete sheets of chipboards and 2 partially used sticker sheets and a whole bunch of embellishments, that's a little hard for me to like break it apart when I can pull in colored cardstock and we can make layouts, right? But I thought that this would work, the All Boy would work really well with the Simple Stories Bro & Co. because I did have some paper left at that, but I didn't have as many embellishments. So I just combined both of them, and we are going to be playing with this again this week because we have to use it every week until it's killed. And that was like how we realized that we would be able to finish these layouts off. If we would just pull one and make a layout and then put it back, that kind of defeats the purpose of trying to use this stuff that we have. And that's what 2022 is about for me, and I think it's about for Jackie as well. We like to buy the new things, but we need to use the old things too. I have a very small craft room, and I'm running out of space, so I have to use it. So on a twist, we each pick 7 things for the other. So Jackie picks 7 things for me, and I pick 7 things for Jackie. That is going to be the only thing that switches. Like in February, we have already actually exchanged our items, and I'm really excited. But each layout has to have a minimum of 5 of these 7 things. So, and for some reason, I keep picking layouts that I don't have any of the rub-ons on. Or ribbons, right, Jackie? So, the things that Jackie has chose for me are Nouveau Drops or Stickles, Puffy stickers, Oxide inks, a stencil, flare, pocket cards, and rub-ons. And those are my January random items, and I have to at least get 5 of those on. So, and that's Jackie picked Nouveaus because I told her I always intend to use those. And even you guys have seen, how many videos have you watched that I show you in the beginning, and I set the Nouveau like right there, and I forget to use it completely. That's who I am as a person, but we love me. So, we are going to be trying to kill off another one of these kits, but I don't think it's going to get killed this week. I think I'm going to come back and use it again. Because you guys, look at all this stuff. I mean, obviously, the stamps, it's not like I'm going to kill those or anything, right? Oh, and that's the picture that I'm going to use. I just moved the stamp and the picture out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and do this picture of my son and my dog. But it was really supposed to be a picture about Sam, and it ended up being a picture about Bee. So, I think I'm going to, like, take that off because it's not really a Christmas layout, it's just the Christmas tree is there because I wrapped all the presents at once. Sam turned 20 in December, and so all week long I let him open a few presents the week of his birthday. And I had just thrown him in, and I had told him that the way that I did the presents this year, because I was super lazy, is all of Sam's presents, come on focus, are wrapped in Baby Yoda. and all of Whitney's presents were wrapped in this cute Santa Claus paper that Robbie had picked out, and it was really cool and I wanted to use it. And then I had all these other presents that were stuck in there that were wrapped in all the other wrapping paper that I have, and those are the ones for Sam's birthday. So I think we're going to take the tree out of it and we're going to make a boy layout. So this I still have, which I'm really excited because I did start with 4 of these. And I was able to get it down to 2. I mean, I have like randomly put some in here, but that works in my head. So I've got the chipboard still, 2 sets of those because those were the ones that I accidentally ordered double on. And yay, isn't it great when things go on sale at Echo Park and you just keep buying and then you end up with like 27 chipboard sheets. I have these Bro & Co. What are these? They're stickers, but they're puffy. They're squishy. So I'm like using that as my puffy stickers because the only other puffy sticker that I have, which is going to get used on this layout, it says Happy Birthday Champ, and it's a puffy sticker. Yeah, I know. I cheated and pulled the birthday photo so I could pull a lot of these items that were birthday related. In here I just have this random sticker, another chipboard sheet that came on the Echo Park Brad. I have this Life is One Great Adventure with You, random chipboard, You're My Favorite Person, and a Little Dirt Never Hurt. Those were the chipboard pieces that I had pulled off of the other sheet that I tossed because it was empty and I only had a few on there and I just wanted to feel like I was making progress. I have got all of this, which there's not a lot. I mean, I have used a lot of this. The Simple Stories Bro & Co. The journaling bits. I do have some brads, but I have used a whole line. So I have used quite a few brads from this. But if I don't use the brads, these will just go in my brad thing and I'm okay with that. They will be used. I already showed you that. I have the Simple Stories Bro & Co. the 12x12 sticker sheet, which they are my nemesis. This 12x12s are. And I haven't used very much off of this at all, so I'm going to try to get this used. This did not come in the kit or either of the collections. I had it in my stash and I did a baseball layout and I stuck this in there, so I don't know if we'll be using that. I have this scrap. This is a scrap. These did not come with either collection. They're just something that was already in the pack when I opened it. I have this scrap. And I have these cut-aparts and baseball, some more cardstock, another scrap. This one right here, which I thought was a full 12x12, is indeed a scrap. And that's the back, so we're probably going to try to use some of that. And then this is the only 12x12 sheet that I have left, so I have not decided if we're going to use this or if we're going to just pull in some colored cardstock. But because we're going to use all scraps on today's layout, technically I could use this for Baby Got Scraps, but I've already got that video, and I've already said the 29th in it, so we're going to go with it, and we are just going to do this just for me and Jackie. It's like, every time I talk to you guys, it's like, I think I'm going to do this, and then I'm like, no. And so I've pulled out these stencils, which I used on last week's layout, and because there's just a whole bunch of them in here, I do not know where these came from. I don't even think they came in this pack. I believe they were on some 8.5 by 11 sheets, and I cut them up because that's what I used to do. So I've got like the zebra print, the leopard print, some hearts, some small polka dots, some flowers, some weird print, another animal print, some block formations, the fun little circle flower bits, some stars, and the circles which I used last week. I figured we can go ahead and use that, and I will pull in an oxide once I figure out what we got going on there. And probably run the oxide through the stencil. I've got to find some flare, and I do have the orange twine. I may use a different color, but I'm definitely going to pull the little string in because why not? So I'm going to go ahead and kind of sort this out and figure out what color of cardstock I want to use, because I am going to do that So this will not even be killed off this week, which is totally fine because there's so many embellishments, as you guys seen. We just have to use it until we can no longer use it. So I'm going to pull in some things, get started, and I'll come back with an update. Alright, so I grabbed my black shimmer brush from Close to My Heart and did the paint splatters in there on this beautiful wood ground paperwork. Then I took the stencil, and as you can see, I stenciled with that little square pattern using some Distress Oxide ink in pumice stone, and I took some chroma glaze in obsidian and used the polka dot stencil. So yeah, yep. So that, and I used my blender brush. And I have pumice stone all over. So we have got the oxide and the stencils used up. I can cross them off now because this is the last one for January, so next week this list will change. I did cut this down to, I want to say 11 by 11. And I roughed up the edges and did all the mixed media on there that way. So now we need to get this adhered down. And since it's all wonky, it won't really matter if I've got it straight or not. But I still try, and I actually have to clean my desk off. Just seen that. That pressed down. I'm liking the way that looks now. I did go a little lighter in the middle. The shimmer brushes do not do the packaging technique, you guys. It pretty much goes on, yeah, in like right at that particular moment. It just kind of sticks right down, and there's no moving it. So let's see. I do want, so I think I'm going to trim this off just a smidge. It's been a rough couple days. Let's see, we're going to trim it off a smidge there. Then we're going to try to take as much of the tree out as possible without cutting B up. Nobody wants to cut the dog up. Then we're going to come in and we're going to mat it. So what do we have to mat with? That's a possibility because it does have the black stars. Boy, do I have some. Maybe we could do the orange. I don't know if I like the blue with it. We can mat it in this one. I just really don't like that paper, but I think I can use it as a mat. I'm going to save that one for next week. So let's try using all of those to do the matting with it. I'm just kind of separating out everything over here so that I know what to use and what not to use. Alright, so I feel like we can do a mat in this one, and it doesn't really matter. I'm really just going for the gray at this point. And let's just take that right like that. So this is Morning Official Teenager. I don't need that in my life because he turned 20, but a lot of these can still apply, you know. Just kind of dwindling this down. I would like to see myself use a lot of the embellishments. So that's, what's the word I'm looking for? So let me get some things used up, but I am going to pull in all of these so that I can use that star paper and I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, and I'll be right back. I have no idea if you heard my husband come in like a steamroller, but he was like, oh. I'm like, it's okay, I just tried to talk over you. I did go ahead and mat that with all those scraps and got it stuck down. Now let's go ahead and take care of getting some of these puffy stickers on here. These are what I'm calling puffy. I think I want to use Totally Legit. Always makes me think of Too Legit. Oh, yeah, that's amazing. How they just don't stick. So we'll just add just a little bit of liquid glue, which is always helpful anyway, with all that mixed media on there. We'll just pop Totally down. And then we're going to come in with Legit, because, you know, he's too legit to quit. Oh my god, do you guys even know what I'm talking about? Like, did I just seriously date myself to MC Hammer? I think I did. Alright. Got those on there. And wait a minute. I think I want to use... Okay, we're going to hold that out because I do want to use the yellow, blue... Oh, how many stars are there? Well, that's awkward. Haha. Never mind. I'm just going to use the yellow and blue, and I'm going to save the black and white for a different layout. Because whatever. I've got way too much going on. Let's see what is in here. And if you notice right up here, I've pulled out Nuvo drops and flare. So we got puffy stickers on the layout. I feel like I've used the same 5 things over and over again. Did I ever even use a pocket card? Maybe I did. Maybe once or twice. That one already says. So rad. Maybe. Charging do not disturb till morning. All I need is food, Wi-Fi, in my bed. That is like my song. Let's switch those up. I totally just read that my bros, but I read it as my hose. My apologies. I feel like that totally needs to go on a layout with Sam. Alright. The journaling bits, do you guys find hard to use as well? Like, just on anything, when they're all like... I want to know where I use the how you doing. I don't know. So let's kind of get those placed around. And just kind of, you know, make things work. I feel like something needs to go up here. But we need to distress that edge right there on the top. Because it's all distressed over there, up there somewhere. Get that there. I really want to use that, but we might have to save that for a different, something different, you know? And I got these 3 little labels. I'm trying to do more is more, just so you know. That's what I'm trying to do with this. Oh, gonna need to be distressed too. Ooh, little pieces are really hard to distress. That there. And then toot. And I feel like maybe over here. Yeah. Yeah, what do you guys think? Like, I'm just kind of not stalking, am I? I'm sorry. It's been a rough day. It's been a very rough day today. My dad had knee surgery. Things happened. He was sent home. It was fine. And then my mom called me in a panic today. And I was at work. And I was like, oh, I gotta go. So I like tried to call my boss. And I just called him. And like, he called me back real quick. And then I like screamed some random stuff at him. And that was it. So my dad's okay. He's home. But it was scary. It was scary. But he was like, don't be saying nothing about it. I'm like, oh, okay. So if you talk to my dad, just don't tell him I said it. That's all I'm saying. They'll be getting me in trouble. I can do that on my own, guys. It's just been a bad week. And I thought it was going to be good, but it's Friday. This is supposed to go up, and I was going to work on this earlier, but, you know. Obviously that didn't happen. Yay! I don't throw that packaging away. I mean, does that make sense, Becky? Probably not. But we're going to stick it on there. Because it's super cute. We're just going to stick it right here. We're going to make the title run off the page on the scooter. And I did get the little puffy sticker up there, so that counts too. I just really think that's cute. Lazy on the regular. I mean, he's really not. It's pretty kind of fun, but it's fine. It'll work. Mobile gamer. Yeah, I just really need to get this stuff on here, huh? Stay legit. Just kind of popping some stuff in. That's what we're doing. This right here has to go because it says, but still my baby. Because yes, he is. I'm going to put this right here. I really like putting things on the picture. And, you know, it's working for me. I really want to put something up there, but let's do YOLO. You only live once. Somebody told me one time, if I have to ask what it means, so I don't know. I'm like, well, I don't know. So I'm not cool. Okay. Didn't really get a lot of that used, did I? Nope. No, it didn't. But that's okay. Because there are plenty of more opportunities to use this, right? Because I cannot get rid of it until I feel like I've killed it. So it might be around for a bit longer. Okay. I feel like this needs to go on here somewhere just because B's in the picture. And I have 2 of them. And I've pretty much totally covered up a lot of things, huh? But that's okay. That is okay. Alright, I don't know what else. Oh, I better get the flare on here. I chose the last 3 black and white flare that I have. I don't remember what I ordered, but I do have another order of Dottie About flare coming. Well, we've already done that, so let's just do it. Yes, yes I do. When Adam launched his website, I exploded with joy. I opened not only my heart, but my pocketbook. Alright, so we got some Dottie About flare on there, and we're going to get the Nouveau drops on now. So that's going to do it. I shouldn't have crossed those out. Oh. I was thinking like memory planner. Alright, so we have got some stone drops in Boulder Gray. So we're just going to add maybe a stone drop next to each of the flare. And then we're going to come in with the crystal drops in Ivory Seashell. And just complete this layout. Alright. So I got at least 5 on there. Again, no rub-ons because this collection doesn't have any. And I didn't cut up any pocket cards. But next week we are going to have new, that's right, new lists. So my goal is going to try to get 7 on each layout because Jacquie's done so good at getting like 6 or 7 on each layout. Like she is just over exceeded. And I just feel like I need to start flaring it up. I need to start using it up. So we will be back again next week on a Saturday. Don't forget to check out Jacquie's channel. I'll have her link popped down below. She has some other fabulous videos, so check those out as well. And I will be using this same kit again because I think I'm going to need to do some kind of crazy, just more is more, all chipboard layout. Just saying. And throwing on the items that Jacquie chose for me. So yes, we're going to do it for this one, and I will see you guys later with another video. Bye!